Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. As expected, Senate Republicans are able to block the Democrats voting an election reform bill, the For the People Act.
Democrats were unable to get 60 senators to vote in favor of even beginning debate on the bill, which would have massively overhauled the nation's election system. Republicans stood in unison, calling it government overreach. Democrats say Republican-led state governments are suppressing voters with restrictive laws following the 2020 election and the loss of former President Trump.
Fox's Lauren Blanchard. Britney Spears addresses a court in Los Angeles today trying to regain control of her finances.
Her father currently serves as a co-conservator of the singer's estate alongside an outside financial group. He was put in charge after the singer's public breakdown in 2007. Spears' lawyers have said she would no longer perform as long as her father was in charge.
Fox's Michelle Polito. America's listening to Fox News.
Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland, your local Michelin dealer since 1967. Providing Cleveland with quality products and services for over 50 years. Come see Freddie or Tony in downtown Cleveland for a great deal on Michelin tires.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Wednesday, June 23rd on Mix 1041 and Talk 1013, The Buzz. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, an Athens, Tennessee city school principal was arrested for voting under the influence on Polk County's Parksville Lake a couple of weekends ago and entered a conditional guilty plea in General Sessions Court last week that could allow her record to be cleared. Ingleside Elementary School principal Jim Lynn Swafford last week entered a conditional guilty plea to charges of BUI and reckless operation stemming from an arrest by a state wildlife official, according to Polk County General Sessions Court records. Swafford declined to comment when contacted Tuesday. According to a warrant affidavit filed by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, Swafford, 54, of Benton, Tennessee, was at the helm of a pontoon boat on Parksville Lake on Saturday, June 12, when TWRA officer Matthew Hammonds made contact with her around 6:30 p.m. just outside the Lake Ocoee Marina. Parksville Lake is the part of the reservoir nearest the Ocoee Dam on the west end of the Ocoee River Gorge in the Cherokee National Forest. He asked Swafford to don a life jacket and board the TWRA vessel for sobriety tests, on which she performed poorly, he states. She was taken to the Polk County Justice Center, where she was booked on the charges and released on a $1,500 bond the next morning. According to General Sessions Court records from June 16th, Swafford entered a conditional guilty plea before General Sessions Judge Brooklyn Townsend to the BUI and reckless operation charges. Townsend suspended sentences on the charges but ordered a $250 fine be paid on each count. Swafford's boating privileges were revoked for a year, records state. Officials in the Polk County General Sessions Court office said Swafford has paid the $500 in fines in full and is required to stay out of trouble for a year in order for the charges to be dismissed from her record. If these terms are violated within that period, the guilty plea is reinstated with a sentence handed down on the original charges. From News Channel 9, the Hamilton County Health Department is warning of possible exposure to COVID-19 at an Ottawa restaurant as recently as yesterday. Local doctors tell us this sends a clear message that the pandemic is not over. Earlier on Tuesday, local GOAT said that 4 employees who worked together had tested positive for the virus, but the health department has since stated that 7 employees were COVID positive. According to the health department, potential exposure to others happened during a more than 2-week period of time beginning June 7th through June 22nd. On their Facebook page, local GOAT announced Tuesday that it would be closing through Friday due to the employee outbreak. From WRCB Channel 3, a newly announced expansion will utilize the former Alstom building with a $160 million investment and bring 300 new jobs to Chattanooga. Novonix develops materials for lithium-ion batteries used for electric vehicles. Hovonix established its anode materials business, Pure Graphite, in March 2017 to develop and commercialize ultra-long-life, high-performance anode material for the lithium-ion battery market, specifically for electric vehicles and similar storage applications, according to the Tennessee Department of Economic and Community Development. The company plans to purchase the former Alston building and retrofit it for their needs and will be the company's second facility in Chattanooga. The approximately 400,000 square foot plant will accommodate a planned 8,000 ton per year production operation and will join the existing operations located at 353 Corporate Place, where the company has been since 2019. This has been your local and state news. You can get news anytime via the Mix 1041 mobile app or by visiting our website, mymix1041.com. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
Southern Heritage Bank has faced many...
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
1041 WCOE, now 7 minutes. Now we can say 8 minutes after 7 a.m. on a midweek Wednesday. Here we are, June the 23rd. Bridget is here with me this morning. Good morning to you, Bridget.
Good morning, Dwayne.
And here we are getting things started. Austin in the back there. Austin, how's it going for a midweek Wednesday?
Good morning. It's fantastic.
Well, Austin is having a pretty special day. That's why he says it's pretty fantastic. Yeah. Austin, today is something that you came in beaming about this morning.
Yes, I have been married to my wife for 1 year today.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Yay.
First year anniversary. She put up with you for a year. I mean, y'all been married a year. So, no, congratulations, Austin. I know that's something you're very proud of, and kudos to you, and more to come, right?
It has been an amazing year.
Yeah, all right. Well, anything you want to say, maybe if she would be listening in at 7:08 on a Wednesday morning?
My guess is she's probably in bed.
Yeah.
But good morning, and I love you.
Oh, there you go. But Bridget, isn't that sweet?
Very nice.
Very nice, yeah. All right. Well, we're just going to leave that one right there because we can't top that. So we'll just move on and check in on traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center in Cleveland is proud to present the 2021 Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race on Friday, August 6th. Win a pre-owned GMC Yukon Denali. Full details at mymix1041.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Looking for the dealers.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Dr. Eston Wenger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
A good night's sleep is more than feeling well rested. Mermaid Mattress knows. It's having the power to tackle whatever the day has in store. Whether outdoors or at home, your next adventure begins at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price. Better sleep, better life.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over-the-counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
The long-standing manufacturer in Cleveland, Duracell, is hiring. The Cleveland plant is now accepting applications, both entry-level and experienced positions available. Jobs starting at $15 to $18.42 per hour. Apply now at Duracell.com. That's Duracell.com.
I spend way too much of my life in my car to drive something boring.
With the kind of work I do, I need the utility of an SUV, but I want the beauty of a Jaguar.
The E-Pace.
How Jaguar
makes a compact SUV.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Ear Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free.
Eye Ear Optical.
Shot. Look, that's 800. I've got it. And look, 10,000. Perfect score every time, Dwayne.
I've never got a
every
perfect
time.
score. Perfect score. You win again.
Well, I mean,
that was one shot.
I'm going to have to teach you how to play this game, though.
Well, here, you try it. Over there. You know what they say? It's the most wonderful time of the year.
What, Christmas?
No, dude, duck season.
Duck season.
The Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race is back Friday, August 6th. Find out all the details at mymix1041.com or download the free Mix 1041 app.
I win again!
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
Time now 7:16. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
There's nothing more American than being local, where neighbors are friends and people know you by name. At Mermaid Mattress, we're proud to be your neighbor, where you can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Mermaid Mattress, your local mattress factory.
All right, here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have mostly sunny skies today, a high near 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny again, a high near 85 and a low of 63. Partly cloudy on Friday with a high near 87. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 57 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. That's at Vehicles Direct, located on South Lee Highway in Cleveland. VehiclesDirect.com.
Coming up next, we're going to talk with our friends from Premier Surgical. That is up next on Mix 104.1 WCLE.
I think if you walk outside, you're really going to be happy with the forecast. It is cool out there.
It feels really nice. Brittany and I were talking about it in the 4:30. We're wearing long sleeves today. In summer, it's hard to believe, Brittany.
You typically don't see something like this in June around here. So yeah, it's quite cool. And not only are the temperatures down, the humidity's down. So that's why really it feels so tranquil out there this morning. So maybe grab a light sweater and maybe until about 9 o'clock this morning. So here's your boating forecast. This is for the Lake Ocoee area. There's not much wind out there. So if you're wanting to be out on the water today, it's actually a fabulous morning to be out. There's hardly any wind. We do have a clear sky. At 9 o'clock this morning, we're still only at 63. So if maybe you plan on doing some fishing, I would grab a jacket because if you're going to be outside for over an hour, it's going to be quite cool for you. At noon, it will put partly cloudy at 73, but still calm. Those waters are going to be smooth today. Lake Ocoee, Lower Chickamauga near Harrison. There's not going to be much chop out there at all because of the wind, because of the weather. Now, if there's other boats out there, obviously that's going to give you some chop. But I'm not seeing that as far as any wind today, so it stays pretty calm out there. Tonight, it is going to be tranquil for the Lookouts game. Similar to yesterday, we were in the low 80s still by 6 o'clock yesterday evening, so it was quite warm at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, it'll be near 80, so it'll be warm, but by 9 p.m., we're in the mid-70s. It's going to be clear for us tonight, too, once again. I went ahead, I don't think it's going to be quite as cool at 11 o'clock in the upper 60s like last night, but I put us near 71, so after we get that sundown, it's going to be really nice for the Lookouts game. So no issues once again in the weather department. We get to take advantage of this weather again on Thursday night and Friday night. So we kind of get a nice dry pattern with us. But as I mentioned, I showed you this graphic before, our rain chances are going to increase as we move through the weekend. There's a low rain chance on Saturday. New forecast model data is showing the further south you are, mainly across our Georgia communities, Ellijay, Blue Ridge.
WCLE 20 minutes after 7 a.m. on a midweek Wednesday. So glad to have you listening in to Mix Mornings. Also welcome in to our Mix TV audience that's joining us this morning as well. As we mentioned, we got our friends here from Premier Surgical. Dr. Eston Wenger is here, and he's going to talk to us about some of the things that they offer there at Premier Surgical. Good morning, doctor. How are you doing?
I am doing very well. How are you guys this morning?
Doing fantastic. We were kind of making fun of Steve a little bit off air, so so it's always a fun morning when you can do that, right?
A lot of fodder. Well,
tell us a bit about yourself for people that may not know who you are, and about Premier Surgical and what all you can offer there.
Okay. Yeah, this month marks my 14th year here in Cleveland, and I've loved every year. But at Premier Surgical, we offer a wide variety of surgical techniques and office procedures. We do the gallbladders and hernias, breast surgery, colon surgery, but we also offer skin lesion removal, especially this time in the summer when you're thinking about putting on that for your skin. Hopefully
Right.
you are. But if
You better be, right?
Yeah. But if you start noticing, hey, I got this bump that won't go away, I got this bump that bleeds, something doesn't seem right. So especially places like our head that doesn't get covered if we don't have any hair, our arms, our legs, our backs. Hey, yeah, I was that kid growing up that, every year I burnt, 15, 20 years later, unfortunately that starts to catch up to us. So if you have a lump or bump that doesn't seem to want to go away, or, it gets rubbed on your clothes or rubbed on your jewelry or other places, give us a call. We can take a look at it. We take these lesions off in the office, come in, get it done, go home. The other, obviously I do varicose veins, and especially now people are looking at their legs and saying, I don't like the way they look so much, or I don't like the way they feel. Again, give me a holler. Most of the big varicose vein issues, they are covered by insurance. And as I've said before, typically to get this covered, it's about a 3 to 4 month process. So if you're trying to get it done before your end of the year deductible is used up, come see me sooner than later. If you come see me in November, unfortunately, it probably won't get done by the end of December. So.
Again, we're speaking with Dr. Wenger. He's here with Premier Surgical, telling us about some of the things. Yes, it's definitely that time of year, Doctor, about skin cancer and awareness and sunscreen and all those type things. But the veins is something that I think we all kind of just look at and just kind of say, well, it's all right. And a lot of them probably are not an issue medically, but they could be, couldn't it?
Yes. So, and that's you're exactly right. That's how a lot of people look at them, like, oh, it's not a big deal, or insurance won't cover it, or don't realize that maybe the reason their legs are tired or achy at the end of the day, or why are my legs so restless in the middle of the night. And it can be from varicose veins. And yes, they do cause problems. And if you let them go long enough, you can get some swelling, you can get ulcerations. And again, I'm talking more about extreme cases. But yes, they at times can be medically important as far as being treated. And again, insurance will typically pay for it, but there's a process, unfortunately, to getting the procedure done.
I would say a lot of times people come in to your office there and with your team, and they're probably very concerned over something that they could relieve some stress in their life by just coming in and checking those things out, instead of thinking that the extreme opposite of what it could be.
No, yeah. And of course, people have questions, and they don't do what I do, and so I'm happy to sit down with them and talk to them. But hey, this is important. Hey, this is relax. It's okay.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm obviously happy to answer any questions. But yeah, people usually kind of put veins and leg problems to the side because they don't think it's that important, or it's not covered, or. So if you have a question, by all means, please give us a holler. Come on in. Let us take a look at it.
And of course, all ages benefit from your services. I mean, you would assume on the surface that you're thinking about older adults, but I'm sure you see a lot of mid-age and those people as well.
Yes, I've seen all ages. Now, typically, it's mostly people that are mid-age and into their 70s and 80s. So, yes, I see quite a variety of ages. You don't have to be a certain age. I see men as well, so sometimes maybe men don't think much about it. Usually when men come in, they're
concerned.
They're very concerned, and they're really bothering them. But we also do cosmetic as well, as far as those red and purple little veins that people have called spider veins. And they do hurt. Even though they're not big, I have a fair amount of people that come in and say, I know it's not impressive, but they really start to bother me as the day progresses.
Right.
And, yeah, we can take care of those as well. So, yeah, if you have a question, our phone number is 423-472-5423. That's our main number, Premier Surgical Cleveland. And we also have a website as well that you can take a look at. And we'd be happy to answer any questions or take a look at your skin and say, hey, that probably needs to come off. And, we send it off and we get it checked. And we'll give you an answer and get it taken care of.
Most of like you were mentioning at the beginning of the conversation, most of this is done right there in your office?
Yes.
From beginning to end?
Yes. Thank you, yes. So the vein, we do the ultrasounds in the office. We do the procedures in the office. So there's no outlay of money to a hospital per se. And the reason I say that is that some insurances, even though the procedure might cost a fair amount of dollars, if you have it done in the office, all you're paying is your copay. So I know no one likes to pay $45, but $45 is better than 20% of, several thousand
X
dollars.
amount of dollars, absolutely.
So yes, we do it all in the office, and that obviously saves some people a fair amount of money.
Again, we're speaking with Dr. Wenger. He's here with Premier Surgical. Tell us a bit about your team. We found out a little bit about yourself. I know that you have some other doctors in your office there.
Yes. So we have Dr. Dunn, Dr. Worthington, and Dr. Byerly. So there's the four of us that cover. And we pretty much do all about the same procedures, cover a wide breadth of procedures. Now, I am the only one that does the veins, but otherwise we all do about the same thing. So we have a great staff, great front staff, great nurses in the back. But yeah, we've only been in that building for a couple of years, so we've given it a facelift and.
Right there on Chambliss Avenue is where you guys are located at, so very convenient here in Cleveland, yeah.
We're just down the street from the hospital. We're at 2175 Chambliss Avenue.
Well, let's go ahead and let's kind of back up for just a second. Let's go back to step one. If I'm someone that, as I'm getting prepared for summer, maybe getting out, putting on tank tops, sweatshirts, taking the sweatshirts off, putting them up finally, and I notice those problems. Step one, what do I need to do if I think I've got a problem or my veins or something like that? What's the first step?
Well, the first step, obviously, if you're doing with insurance, is decide, is this something that I can self-refer, which most insurances you can, or do I have to go through my primary care provider? So that'd be step one. And then if you can self-refer, all you have to do is give us a call, and we will get you scheduled usually within a week or less.
So that makes it pretty simple so people can start that process. So I know sometimes people, that's the hardest thing to do is get that first step started.
Yes.
And so I kind of wanted you to explain that to see how simple it could be for people that want to use your services there. All right, anything else before we go that you want our listeners to know about this morning?
That's about it. Just if you have a question, if something doesn't seem right, if something's not healing, if something's causing you pain, even if you think it's trifle and you think it's not that big of a deal, we're happy to take a look and either take care of it or alleviate your fears, one of the two.
I think that's a big thing, alleviating those fears for people. Is a lot. If you think that you may have some skin problems, skin cancer, it's worth the effort to come in and kind of alleviate that, because that could be really stressful, especially if it's something that has run in your family or something like that.
Yeah, so especially, genetics play a big deal in a lot of disease processes, or if you're thinking, hey, I was that kid, or I was that young adult, or I kind of like the tanning beds a little much, and I got this thing that's changing. So you're looking for lesions that are maybe asymmetric. They're kind of taken off one place. They have a scab that heals, then bleeds again, and then heals, but bleeds again, but never actually goes away. Some of those are concerning signs for a potential, I'm not saying it is, a potential malignancy of your skin.
Just need to come in and find out with yourself there. Premier Surgical is the place. You can go to premiersurgical.com is the website, of course, located right here in Cleveland. Dr. Wenger, thanks so much for coming in and kind of maybe bringing this back to our forefront is probably the best thing to say at this time of year. We appreciate you coming in and what you guys do there.
Yes, thanks for having me.
All right, we're going to take just a quick break. We'll come back in just a moment. Time for a news update on Mix 104.1.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Here's your news headline update from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, an Athens, Tennessee city school principal was arrested for boating under the influence on Polk County's Parksville Lake a couple of weekends ago and entered a conditional guilty plea in General Sessions Court last week that could allow her record to be cleared. Ingleside Elementary School principal Jill Lynn Swafford last week entered a conditional guilty plea to charges of BUI and reckless operation stemming from an arrest made by a state wildlife official, according to Polk County General Sessions Court records. Swafford declined to comment when contacted on Tuesday. From News Channel 9, the Hamilton County Health Department is warning of possible exposure to COVID-19 at an Ottawa restaurant as recently as yesterday. Local doctors tell us this sends a clear message that the pandemic is not over. On Tuesday, Local Goat said that 4 employees who worked together had tested positive for the virus, but the health department has since stated that 7 employees were COVID positive. According to the health department, potential exposure to others happened during a more than 2-week period of time beginning June 7th through June 22nd. On their Facebook page, Local Goat announced Tuesday that it would be closing through Friday Friday due to the employee outbreak. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Drive into summer at Don Ledford Automotive Center in Cleveland with huge savings on Buick, GMC, and Chevrolet. Full details at donledford.com or in person on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Call them at 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. The all-new Crown Chrysler. The long-standing manufacturer in Cleveland, Duracell, is hiring. The Cleveland plant is now accepting applications, both entry-level and experienced positions available. Jobs starting at $15 to $18.42 per hour. Apply now at Duracell.com. That's Duracell.com.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals, quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to a frontline healthcare worker in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves it, nominate them today at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
I tell my wife that I'm just so blessed that people get better.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE getting ready to check in on weather. But before we do that, Bridget, we had one of our callers give us a traffic update.
That's right. I-75 northbound. There's an accident there involving a couple of tractor trailers. Thankfully, it's not blocking either lane, but it's still causing a bit of a slowdown. It's I-75 northbound around the 15-mile marker. So that's right there at White Oak Mountain. So if you're headed from the Chattanooga or Ocoee area toward Cleveland, you'll see just a bit of a delay there, and emergency crews are not even on the scene yet. So we'll keep you up to date on that. Again, that's I-75 northbound around the 15-mile marker. An accident involving a couple of tractor trailers there off to the side of the road.
Yeah, thanks so much for that phone call from our callers. We definitely appreciate that in the morning commute and the afternoon commute as well. You being our eyes out there. Time now for your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
For 42 years, Mermaid Mattress has been part of this community, saving you money and giving you great sleep. Shop locally during our July 4th savings event and save even more on Mermaid, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic brands. Count on us for many more years to come.
All right, here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have mostly sunny skies today, a high near 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny again, a high near 86 and a low of 63. Partly cloudy on Friday with a high near 87. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 58 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
We got a check of sports up next, including what happened to the Tennessee Volunteers in the College World Series. Imagine Dragons, Mix 104.1.
The words inside my head, I'm fired up.
If you walk outside, you're really going to be happy with the forecast. It is cool out there.
Fabulous morning to be out. There's hardly any wind. We do have a clear sky at 9 o'clock this morning. We're still only at 63. So if maybe you plan on doing some fishing, I would grab a jacket because if you're going to be outside for over an hour, it's going to be quite cool for you. At noon, we'll put partly cloudy at 73, but still calm. Those waters are going to be smooth today. Lake Ocoee, Lower Chickamauga near Harrison. There's not going to be much chop out there at all because of the wind, because of the weather. Now, if there's other boats out there, obviously that's going to give you some chop, but I'm not seeing that as far as any wind today, so it stays pretty calm out there. Tonight, it is going to be tranquil for the Lookouts game. Similar to yesterday, we were in the low 80s still by 6 o'clock yesterday evening, so it was quite warm at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, it'll be near 80, so it'll be warm, but by 9 p.m., we're in the mid-70s. It's going to be clear for us tonight, too, once again. I went ahead, I don't think it's going to be quite as cool at 11 o'clock in the upper 60s like last night, but it put us near 71, so after we get that sundown, it's going to be really nice for the Lookouts game. So no issues once again in the weather department. We get to take advantage of this weather again on Thursday night and Friday night. So we kind of get a nice dry pattern with us. But as I mentioned, I showed you this graphic before, our rain chances are going to increase as we move through the weekend. There's a low rain chance on Saturday. New forecast model data is showing the further south you are, mainly across our Georgia communities, Ellijay, Blue Ridge. This is where we can have a few pop-ups in the afternoon. So that would be like Gilmer County, Fannin County locations. I'm not seeing much to our areas further west across the Cumberland Plateau. I'm not seeing that for Saturday. As we move into Sunday, there's a better rain chance for us. So I've still put that at 40%. I haven't changed that from yesterday. But next week is looking wet. So our pattern next week, I think we'll have rain chances each day. The humidity will be higher as we end June. And we see this on our precipitation outlook heading into July. Hard to believe July does kick off next week. So not only, this is going to do us a favor as far as our daytime highs. The high temperatures next week are going to stay below normal, but it will be because of the rainfall. So it's going to get more muggy next week. So this is June 27th, so that's Sunday, through July 1st, so that's into next week, and it does show a 40% chance above normal. So that hasn't changed from yesterday either. Confidence is showing things are looking more interesting next week, and the tropics are looking more interesting next week too. Unfortunately, I am seeing a wet weekend leading up to the 4th of July. Not seeing that this weekend, though. 90 degrees for our upcoming weekend on Saturday. We'll take it. There is your new 7-day forecast.
Belieber, as in Justin Bieber.
That would be you.
But yeah, that's right. Mix 104.1. It's 19 before the hour. And, of course, I've been on since 6:05 a.m.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Austin, who are you fully awake? I said good morning to him, and he's apparently in a bad mood. I mean, he's back there just, you know.
He was in a good mood before you got here.
I'm in a good mood.
Sniveling around, and I said good morning, and he.
I was trying to find this traffic accident.
Excuse me?
I was trying to find this traffic accident when you passed.
Traffic accident?
Keeping an eye on it on the interstate.
Yeah, they are racing to it. Bridget, give us an update, if you will, as we cross the half hour here at 18 before 8.
Yeah, it's I-75 northbound around the 15-mile marker. That's going to be there at White Oak Mountain. So if you're headed from Chattanooga or the Ocoee area toward Cleveland, you're going to see just a bit of a delay there. It is off to the side of the road involving a couple of tractor trailers. So again, I-75 northbound around the 15-mile marker.
Also, you got that pumped up on Mix TV. Good job. What do I call him? AB? AP? What's your last name? AC. That's it. AC Green. So AC's got it up there, and you can watch us on Mix TV at mymix1041.com. Click Mix TV, and you can see it. I mean, it's like he made fire. You know, it's just we're old radio people. We're not used to that. Let's go to the
AC, the baby, hey you. You call me many things.
Other names we can't mention on air.
Other names that can be uttered. That's a Pentecostal thing to all the rest of you people. All right, hang on.
Have you heard about the Town Squire shoe selection? Come in and check out their Sneak Performance line by Johnny O, or the new Hyperlight sneakers from Peter Millar and the Johnston Murphy golf shoe. The Town Squire offers many other dress and casual shoes. Stop in and try on a pair. The Town Squire since 1977 in the Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, is the shop that appreciates the customer.
Well, Bridget, Austin, both. The dream is over. The Tennessee Volunteers lose in the College World Series. They're eliminated by Texas. The other UT, they say the real UT, 8-4 yesterday, Bridget.
So I have a very disappointed husband and 2 disappointed children. We were headed to Omaha if they had gone all the way.
And let me tell you who's not disappointed. Omaha. And our friend Warren Buffett, who you were going to stay with him, and I thought that was nice. Yes. Austin, the dream is over, buddy.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that's why.
They played good, though.
Makes sense. So that's why he's in a bad mood. UT lost, and they're out. So anyway, I'm wearing, for some reason, my Kentucky blue this morning. I don't know why. Or my Raider blue for Autumn O'Brien, Prince of the Year.
Yeah.
On the way in this morning. Mississippi State, so Tennessee's out. Mississippi State defeated Virginia 6-5. Of course, it's double elimination, so we got to get all that happening. Vanderbilt will take on Stanford tonight, 7 o'clock in an elimination game. We'll have it. Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Kia of Cleveland. And we are, of course, airing all the games, even though UT's out. We're continuing that coverage. NBA Western Conference Finals last night. Oh, my goodness, what a finish. The Phoenix Suns of the Los Angeles Clippers, 104-103 on a alley-oop, boop, boop, boom. Look it up, children. That's a song. They won on an alley-oop at the end of the game. Oh, my. The Suns go up 2-0. Hawks at the Bucks. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight. Tip-off 8:30 on TNT. It'll be Marv Albert's final assignment in basketball commentary after over 50 years. The Braves shut out the Mets last night. Dansby Swanson provided all the runs. A 3-run homer in the third inning. Braves in the arc tonight. 7:10 right here. Mix 104.1 driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. The NBA draft lottery last night, and the Detroit Pistons will pick first in the NBA draft July 29th. And by the way, that leading prospect is Oklahoma State guard Cade Cunningham. Our friends at the Best of Preps banquet, they're going to be virtual again this year. It's tomorrow night at 7. And we have one local male athlete for finalists for the Scrappy Moore Best of Preps Award, and that is Jalen Hunt of McMinn County. Looking forward to that. Thanks to our friends at CHI Memorial and also the Center for Sports Medicine. They are the two big sponsors of Best of Preps. This has been the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, brought to you by the Town Squire. And I believe we do. Yeah, is that Bobby? Yep. We have Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Good morning, Bob.
Hey, good morning. That was quick.
Well, it always. Hey, I got a little bone to pick.
Uh-oh.
Not with you, but.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Bridget, yesterday morning. Let me say this, and it's because of my personal stylist, Larry McDaniel, that I consider myself stylish. I did what?
Don't put that on Larry.
I did a little stylish move.
Sorry, Larry, if you're listening. Yeah. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I did a little stylish move yesterday, and I popped the collar on my shirt, and I'm going to go ahead now and call out Aaron Weatherford at the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, who apparently has nothing to do except eat at Chick-fil-A, and he takes a picture of me on Mixed TV, and then he sends me a book about why I should not have done that, including a Wikipedia entry. Let me tell you something, Weatherford. And then I invited him to call in this morning. Do you think of course not. Well, he's too busy sucking down chicken biscuits. Good gracious! I mean, Bobby.
Wait, you said you flipped your collar yesterday.
I popped the collar, and I was attacked not only by Aaron Weatherford, by Mrs. Hartline, by Bridget. Bridget, of course, asked what was wrong with me, if I was okay.
Just thought you got dressed in the dark and just forgot to complete the...
It was
okay.
I can't help it if you people don't know what cool looks like, and all we've got to do is go to your jacket this morning, and I'll tell you right now you don't know. I mean, that's all, Exhibit A right here. I didn't realize she was a Michael Jackson backup singer circa 1984.
Wow, that's a
God
compliment.
almighty.
Thank you.
So Aaron Weatherford is on my enemies list now. I'm like Richard Nixon, or well, more recent presidents, quite frankly. So anyway, all right, Bobby, what do you got?
Hey, markets were up higher yesterday, including collars apparently. To close at 33,945. The S&P up 21 to close at 4,246, and the Nasdaq, the big winner yesterday, up 111 points. To close at 14,253. Markets were up. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, bring her on in.
What's your fashion today? You got the sweater over your shoulder.
I have an ascot. Okay. No, I'm wearing a beautiful Southern Tide from the Town Squire. It's a nice golf shirt, I guess. I don't play golf. But how do people get a hold of you, Bobby?
Hey, give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
Pastor Jordan Easley wants to know if I popped my collar. Yeah, sure did. Why don't you try it?
No, you don't want to do that. He knows better.
Don't get me started on you, Jordan, okay? Don't get me started. We'll have you call in. Anyway, Weatherford, totally ducking me, sent me a Wikipedia entry about it yesterday afternoon.
All right. Good job, Aaron.
Thanks, Bobby.
Hey, see you guys.
We have our Principal of the Year statewide, Autumn O'Brien, Principal of Cleveland High. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Well, what does this mean to you?
Well, it's quite a surprise and an honor, especially after the school year that we just went through. It's just a tremendous honor to be able to represent the state, and it's pretty exciting.
Let's go back a little bit. For people who are new to the community, how long have you been at Cleveland High? And take us a little before then.
I just completed my 12th year at Cleveland High School.
Wow.
What I think is the longest tenured principal. Someone told me that at a board meeting, so I think I'm the oldest or longest tenured principal at Cleveland High School, which seems just crazy.
Wow.
I received an email yesterday from Dr. Denning, and Dr. Denning hired me back in 2009. So
how's he doing?
He was great. It was a really sweet email, and it was just really great to hear from him. But before that, I was in Hamilton County Schools for 5 years, and I worked primarily at Red Bank High School. I was a teacher and then an administrator in Hamilton County Schools, and before that, I was at Lee University as a softball coach. So it's kind of been a wild, crazy, non-traditional journey. If you talk to most administrators, they haven't had the kind of journey I've had because I had very limited time in the classroom. But it's been just exciting and been great to see the doors that have opened.
12 years, so you're a senior.
I am.
You're basically a senior.
I'm officially. I'm feeling more and more like a senior every day. No, yeah, it's my son Tate started kindergarten the year I became principal, and so it's a really cool journey to have gone through this with him, and he's going to be a senior this year. So I remember one of my first days at Cleveland High School, Yates Primary called and said, "Are you coming to pick up your son?" And I went, "Oh, yeah. I'm on my way." So,
my son, what are you talking about?
It's truly been a journey and a family journey, and we've just absolutely loved every minute of it.
We're joined by Autumn O'Brien, State Principal of the Year. Before I do want to ask you about the upcoming school year and all of that, but tell me about the timeline here for your Principal of the Year honor. What happens next?
So I have been invited to a Principal of the Year summit in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
And so I guess myself and the other 49 will be there for 5 days. And I guess there's some learning sessions, which I think is going to be great to be able to kind of bounce ideas and talk to other administrators across the country. Again, especially after the year that we've just had, I think all of us have had to have our creative juices working a little differently than we have in the past. So I think it's going to be really great to just collaborate with folks from all over the country and get to go up and represent the state of Tennessee, which is really fun.
Wow. We're joined by Autumn O'Brien, Cleveland High State Principal of the Year. When, and let me go, you look at a couple of things there. You look at Dr. Lang, who also is a State Principal of the Year.
Yes, sir.
And then you look at, we just had Sharon Smith in, who's going to represent the 9 finalists in the state as a Teacher of the Year.
Yes.
From Arnold. So, boy, Cleveland, Bradley County is well represented here.
It's a great place to bring your kids and to have them educated, for sure.
You got it. Well, so tell me about preparations for the upcoming school year. I know June 23rd, but it's right around the corner.
Well, it feels like it's flying, honestly. I can't believe we're almost through June. I actually just counted the days before teachers arrive. So I thought, oh my goodness, I need to make sure of where I'm at in the timeline.
Hey, they don't want to hear that, by the way.
No, I'm not going to put that number out there because I might get my car may get keyed eventually. But no, so we spend most of the summer working on student schedules and hiring. We finished our last teacher vacancy interviews yesterday. And we actually had an administrator, Dr. Lane, who retired and yesterday was her last day. So I'll be hiring an assistant principal. She's moving to California to be closer to some family. So
really,
yeah, it's kind of an exciting journey for her. It was kind of unexpected, but she is headed to California, and so we're going to be interviewing for an assistant principal here soon. But all of that to say, we spent our summer doing scheduling and interviews, and then teachers report at the end of July, and then students will be here at the 1st of August. And we're just really excited to kick off the school year. And it's fun this time of year. It's fun because we do have pockets of students on campus for different activities and events. In July, it feels like we're not in full mode, but we have band camp and we have football going, and we have all kinds of different activities where our students are back around, and we do love having our kids on campus. So it's nice. It's a nice time.
Big congratulations, Autumn. State Principal of the Year. When do you go to Washington?
It's in September.
In September.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, very good. And there's so much to talk about, and I was going to mention the Hall of Fame because I know that we're a little bit delayed. Is that right?
Well, we have just decided to recognize last year's Hall of Fame group this year, and then we'll be closing nominations for the following fall, for the fall of 22 on May 1st. So we have a great group that we're bringing in, and we didn't have a proper service for them last year. So we decided rather than double up, we're just going to continue with that group. So.
Well, we'll look forward to that. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Congratulations,
awesome. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
Longest tenured principal in the history of Cleveland High School. My goodness, 12 years, and she is the State Principal of the Year, and she's walking into my camera shot. What's wrong with you?
Oh, please.
Well, I mean, you didn't realize. Well, there she is again.
Stay there.
Yeah, Bridget wants you to stay there. Congratulations, Autumn. Good to see you. All right, it is 3 minutes before the hour of 8 a.m. Good morning.
Hey, this is Joshua Rogers with Wholesale Supply Group here in Cleveland.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com. Mountain involving a couple of tractor trailers. It's blocking the right-hand lane and the right shoulder there, so that should be cleaned up and out of the way shortly. But we've had another accident on the other side, I-75 southbound, just past that at mile marker 14, and that one had the left lane blocked. They've just moved the vehicles over to the side of the road, so both lanes have opened back up there, but still expect some delays there as well. I-75 southbound at the 14-mile marker, right there on White Oak Mountain, and then also I-75 northbound as well at the 15-mile marker. We'll keep you up to date on both of these. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop and HVAC dealer. Locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
All right, we're going to get a quick news update right here, and then a full news in just a few moments. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Update from the Chattanooga Times Free Press this morning. An Athens City School principal arrested for boating under the influence on Polk County's Parksville Lake. 2 weekends ago, and we'll get into that coming up at the top of the hour. Hamilton County Health Department with an update on the COVID outbreak at an Ottawa restaurant, the Local Goat. And we'll get into that coming up at the top of the hour. And huge economic news this morning. Channel 3, our news partners at Channel 3 report. A newly announced expansion will utilize the former Alstom building with a $160 million investment and bring 300 new jobs to Chattanooga, and of course will impact in a good way the entire area. It is 8 a.m. This news update brought to you by The Bread Basket. And Bridget, what's happening with our friends at The Bread Basket? Have I delayed long enough for you to be able to reach the paper? Yay, though.
The cake of the month at The Bread Basket is Jamaican Sunset. It's orange, pineapple, coconut, and rum cake with orange buttercream frosting.
Need to get Ashley in there to say orange.
Orange.
Get that orange cake over there.
So $5 off all month long. This week, they have banana pudding squares in the stores. And then next week, they'll have s'mores bars. That's at the Bread Basket in the Stewart Park Plaza near the post office here in Cleveland.
Mrs. Artline says we're loading up on the s'mores bars. Hey, tell Pam, ask Pam if I can get me some s'mores bars and just reserve some. I'm going to sell out like everything else.
I think you just told her. They listen all the time.
It gets so annoying to go in there, and then we talk about it here, and then it's gone. Do you people not have any respect?
Got to get there quick?
Of course not. It is, this audience, in respect. I mean, come on. Let's be real. It's a minute after 8 a.m., and let me tell you what's happening. You can drive a new 2021 Jaguar E-Pace, the first compact SUV from Jaguar. It's now $559 lease per month, plus receive complimentary Jaguar Elite Care. The best coverage you can get among luxury brands. There's never been a compact SUV like the E-Pace. You can meet yours at Jaguar of Chattanooga, I-75 North at Exit 7. And I was at Jaguar yesterday, Bridget. Did a lot of filming yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
And talked to the people who work for Steve Sconzo, and they're on every prayer list in the area.
They let you test drive a Jag?
Of course not. Sconzo put Gideon and me in some room, and we sat there for 4 hours. Thought I was at Guantanamo. It was unbelievable. What let me out? Wouldn't give me anything to drink. Nothing. Didn't get any. Huh?
No M&Ms?
Didn't give me any free M&Ms. Nothing. Told me I had to buy a Jaguar. Well, okay. So anyway, the Jaguar E-Pace. And you can call, you know what, the highlight, I got to talk to Lexi from London in person. She's a wonderful lady. You can call her and talk to her on the phone, 424-4000, or better yet, go down and see the new dealership. What's going on at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness? I hear that they've extended that deal on the 30 for 30, is that right?
That's right, yeah. You get a 30-day membership and summer transformation program for only $30, and half of that money benefits the Caring Place here in Cleveland. It supports their Christmas in July event. So the 30-day membership and summer transformation program includes the use of Oh Yeah's entire facility, as well as a custom workout and nutrition plan to get you in the best shape before you hit the beach and lake this summer. That's at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness Complex in the Village Green Town Center. Find out more at ohyeahlife.com.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Your Optical. Get your new glasses in about an hour and choose from over 3,000 frames, including the best designers. And you get the second pair absolutely free. We were purple before purple was cool.
Eye Your Optical.
When I count my blessings, I think of my Smoky Mountains, the place that connects us. Every moment of every beautiful day we get to be together. Dollywood, love every moment.
For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
It's 8:05. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
There's nothing more American than being local, where neighbors are friends and people know you by name. At Mermaid Mattress, we're proud to be your neighbor, where you can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Mermaid Mattress, your local mattress factory.
All right, here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Mostly sunny skies today, a high near 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny again, a high near 86 and a low of 63. Partly cloudy on Friday with a high near 87. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 59 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Doctors Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The Democrats' voting rights and election reform bill is blocked by Republicans in the Senate voting against starting debate. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
This vote, I'm ashamed to say, is further evidence that voter suppression has become part of the official platform of the Republican Party.
This was a victory for the Angels. This bill was written and held by the devil himself.
Utah Republican Senator Mike Lee with Fox's Sean Hannity. Dozens of Houston hospital workers give up their jobs rather than get vaccinated for coronavirus.
A spokesperson for Houston Methodist Hospital System says 153 employees who refused to get vaccinated against COVID-19 resigned during a 2-week suspension period or were fired. Most of those employees filed a lawsuit challenging the vaccine requirement, but a judge threw the case out earlier this month, telling them to look for work elsewhere if they don't like the requirement. The plaintiffs have already appealed the ruling.
Fox's Steve Rappaport. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041, we are on the radio, and this is our second morning. Hey, Austin, are we on the buzz?
Yes, we are.
So hello to Talk 1013, and Austin accidentally named this simulcast, which we're now calling, what are we calling it?
Mix on Buzz, maybe?
Mix on Buzz.
I've been on vacation since then.
Yeah, okay. All right, so good morning, Talk 1013. This is not Clay Travis. Clay went to replace Rush Limbaugh. And, you know, I hate to say it, he did not get, he and the other guy who I don't even know, Buck somebody, did not get good reviews on the first day. But look, that's the first day. And you're replacing the guy that was #1 in talk radio, Limbaugh. So I heard it didn't go well, but that's fine. You know, whatever. All right. Thanks, Austin, for nothing. All right, we're on Mix 1041. We're on Talk 1013. We're on Mix TV. You're down with OPP, hey, you know me, at mymix1041.com. Click Mix TV. You can watch it. And we're on, what else? We're on the app. Go to mymix1041.com. Listen on your phone, mobile device. Let's go to the news. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, an Athens City School principal arrested for boating under the influence on Polk County's Parksville Lake a couple of weekends ago and entered a conditional guilty plea in General Sessions Court last week. That could allow her record to be cleared. Ingleside Elementary School Principal Jill Lynn Swafford last week entered a conditional guilty plea to charges of BUI and reckless operation stemming from an arrest by a state wildlife official, this according to Polk County General Sessions Court records. Swafford declined to comment when contacted by the Chattanooga Times Free Press on Tuesday. According to a warrant affidavit filed by the State Wildlife Resources Agency, Swafford, 54, of Benton, was at the helm of a pontoon boat on Parksville Lake Saturday, June the 12th, when TWRA officer Matthew Hammonds made contact with her at around 6:30 p.m. just outside the Lake Ocoee Marina. Parksville Lake's the part of the reservoir nearest the Ocoee Dam on the west end of the Ocoee River Gorge in the Cherokee National Forest. TWRA's vessel had her come and take a sobriety test, which she failed, according to the report. And officials say she paid $500 in fines in full and is required to stay out of trouble for a year in order for the charge to be dismissed from her record. Again, that according to the Chattanooga Times Free Press this morning. WTVC Channel 9 reporting the Hamilton County Health Department warning of possible exposure to COVID-19 at the local Goat, the new restaurant in Ooltewah. And that local doctors told Channel 9 it sends a clear message the pandemic is not over. Earlier Tuesday, local Goat said 4 employees who worked together tested positive, but the health department has since come back and said 7 employees tested positive. The potential exposure is June the 7th through June 22nd. And, of course, if you were at the local Goat, then, well, I don't know. I guess you just go from there. All right. And finally, a report from WRCB. A newly announced, also big news here. Newly announced expansion will utilize the former Alston building with a $160 million investment, bring 300 new jobs to Chattanooga. Of course, we know that that'll impact the entire area. Novanix develops materials for lithium-ion batteries used for electric vehicles. And we are continuing to meet new, well, they're not necessarily new people, but they are in different positions, and we're doing this in our school systems. We say good morning. I believe is it Dr. Candy Wiggins? Is that right, Doctor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. And how is the practice going? Is it going good? And then we have Heather Bischof, who also has a new position. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Steve?
Good. Tell me, I will begin with you, Heather. Tell me what you're doing now.
So I'm going to be the Dean of Students at Ocoee Middle School this year. Moving from, I had been the instructional coach there for a few years. So I'm excited about that.
What? So tell me what Dean of Students, what does that mean?
Well, it means a lot of things, I think, in any administration job. You know, it encompasses so many different avenues, but I'm really going to be working with students, parents, and faculty to kind of cultivate a positive relationship and collaborate with faculty to focus on just our curriculum and our instruction, just to ensure that students flourish, you know, throughout their middle school years.
Very good. Dr. Wiggins, tell me about your new role at Bradley Central.
Yes, sir. So I have transitioned to an assistant principal there at Bradley High School. I will be in charge of the STEM Academy. So I'm following in the footsteps of a legend at Bradley Central High School, Mr. Terry McElhaney, who we love and adore. And so he has been called to bigger and better things, and I was graced with the opportunity to take his position, and I will do my very best to fill those enormous shoes, and it'll be some time before I'm able to do it, I'm sure.
Well, why we're talking about Terry so kindly, I don't know what in the world happened. When did he become a saint? Good Lord, Bridget, have you ever heard this? What's going on? My Lord, is he still alive? I mean, anyway, I'm kidding, obviously. STEM, my goodness, it's really where we're going, isn't it?
It is
in a
where
lot
we're
of
going.
ways.
Yeah, a lot of really exciting things happening at Bradley. We have long been kind of pushing for some additional resources. We're looking at a potential science wing addition to be added at some point in the future, and we need it. Our kids need it. We've got a ton of kids that are absolutely interested in those STEM fields, and we need to support them in that way.
That's where it's going. Heather, Ocoee Middle, how's it going there? And so I'll phrase the question this way. We've come out of probably the wildest year we've ever had. How did Ocoee Middle respond during the pandemic?
Well, it was an interesting year for sure. I think at the end of the year when we met with our faculty and our staff and we kind of talked about some of the things we went through this year with COVID and the challenges we faced, the resounding response from our teachers was the growth that they had this year. It just stretched them to try new things and do new things and really focus on those relationships with our students. And so we were a family environment before, and this kind of magnified that culture and just pushed us to new heights.
Yeah, very. Same question for you, Candy.
Yeah, I think that. Same thing. COVID has changed a lot of the ways that we think about doing things. We're going one-to-one this fall, and so that has been a large focus for us as well. I think that the COVID situation really brought that out, and our teachers have Bradley has always been a very large family-oriented kind of culture anyway. People love it and love it for years and, keep coming back. We have a very large percentage of our faculty that are alumni of Bradley as well. So working together kind of toward our kids, for our children, and just moving on. Patrick Spangler has done an incredible job. He has been a great leader for us as well, and he's got lots of visions, and it's exciting times at Bradley.
Heather, I know there's not much you can say about Corey Lindbergh, but since she threw her principal in, you want to say something about Corey?
Well, he's amazing. I'll say that. The past couple years working under him, I've learned a lot. Just sitting in on meetings with him and working side by side with him, I feel like that has grown me professional. I've been very impressed with just his positivity and how he talks and deals with faculty and students. So that's been a blessing to me.
Wonderful man. It is 16 and a half after the hour. Now, Bridget, we were sent a demand from Bischof over here. She had to be out of the building at 20 after. So, Heather, I think we're doing okay. We got about 3 minutes here. So
she has things to do.
We're going to sit around and talk a while. Ladies, thanks so much for coming. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for what you do. It is 17 after 8 a.m. Good morning. And tell you what, we'll come right back with more traffic in just a moment.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
All right, we are Mix 104.1, and it's time for the check of the streets here. We got a couple of problems on the interstate. It's brought to you by Don Ledford Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and DonLedford.com, where when you win your rubber duck for the Mix 104.1 Great Cleveland Duck Race presented by Don Ledford, that's where you pick the ducks up. You get them once you win the duck. That's where you get them. Of course, we're giving away that pre-owned GMC Yukon Denali. Bridget, let's get an update on these problems we have out there.
Okay, yeah, crews are still working both of those accidents on the interstate we've been telling you about this morning. I-75 northbound at the 15-mile marker. That's right there at White Oak Mountain. A couple of tractor trailers involved in an accident there. It's off to the right shoulder. And then also on the other side, I-75 southbound at the 14-mile marker. The left lane was blocked there earlier, so we're still seeing effects from that. So expect delays on both sides of the interstate, both northbound and southbound this morning around the 14 to 15-mile markers. We'll keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by Avail Senior Living, offering assisted living and memory care services. Call 423-505-5998 or visit availseniorliving.com to reserve your spot and enjoy life at Avail Senior Living.
Let me tell you what's happening at I-Year 1 Hour Optical. I-Year Optical has 5 area locations right here in Cleveland on Keith Street. They're at the entrance to where you go to Leisure Time Bowling. They're also in Athens and Chattanooga, Shaliford Road, Brainerd, and Hickson. Get your glasses in about an hour. Buy 1 pair of glasses, get the second pair absolutely free at I-Year 1 Hour Optical. They have over 3,000 frames to choose from, including top designers and the best products on the market at an affordable price. Again, more details, full details, eyeearoptical.com. Right here in Cleveland, Athens, Shaliford Road, Brainerd, and in Hickson. And then let's check the blood. Think of old Andre Crouch, the late great Andre Crouch. The blood that Jesus shed for me. Way back now. Go to Blood Assurance. Hey, Austin, you have the graphic? We have a big-time need here. Okay, well, let me go to this. Caitlin Stanley at Blood Assurance reports that today begins the Blood Assurance Ocoee Whitewater Rafting and Ziplining giveaway. They're giving away 7 of these trips, one every day to one donor. They'll get 4 passes when you donate today through June 28th. All starts today. Somebody wins every day. Here is the biggest need they have at Blood Assurance. O negative, they are 0.7 days. O negative, 0.7 days. And we have A positive, 0.9 days. So very, very limited supply there. And again, you can go to bloodassurance.org. bloodassurance.org. Make your donation appointment or call them at 476-3201. Remember, somebody every day in the next 7 days going to win a whitewater rafting and ziplining giveaway from Blood Assurance, Village Green Town Center here in Cleveland. We're back at 21 after 8 in just a moment.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Wenger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell, and typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423. The long-standing manufacturer in Cleveland, Duracell, is hiring. The Cleveland plant is now accepting applications, both entry-level and experienced positions available. Jobs starting at $15 to $18.42 per hour. Apply now at Duracell.com. That's Duracell.com.
New Discovery. Clever storage for 7 passengers and more. Land Rover. Above and beyond. New Discovery. For all of life's adventures. Land Rover. Above and beyond.
You know, Bradley County just has always been special. The people are amazing. You know, being from here, growing up, we really pride ourselves on taking care of our friends and neighbors. And so that's what I love about Cleveland is just the camaraderie, the fellowship, the friendship. The fact that 95% of the people you see out here would give you the shirt off their back if they knew you or didn't know you. And that's Cleveland. That's Bradley County.
The law offices of Andrew B. Morgan pride themselves in serving the Bradley County community.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Shot. That's 800. I've got it. And look, 10,000. Perfect score every time, Dwayne.
I've never got a
every time.
Perfect score. You win again.
Well, I mean,
that was one shot.
I'm going to have to teach you how to play this game, though.
Well, here, you try. Look at it. You know what they say? It's the most wonderful time of the year.
What, Christmas?
No, dude, duck season.
Duck season.
The Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race is back Friday, August 6th. Find out all the details at mymix1041.com or or download the free Mix 1041 app.
I win again!
Interviews Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. That's at Peyton Southeastern at 153 Refreshment Lane here in Cleveland.
All right, Bridget, time for our air quality report at 8:24.
Okay, it's brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air. The air quality for our area today is good, and the pollen count is at low to medium. The top allergens include grasses. It's a Mix 1041 air quality and pollen count report brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air. Service you can trust, 423-509-8787. Just call Dales.com.
A check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
For 42 years, Mermaid Mattress has been part of this community, saving you money and giving you great sleep. Shop locally during our July 4th savings event and save even more on Mermaid, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic brands. Count on us for many more years to come.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. We'll have mostly sunny skies today, a high near 84 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny again, a high near 86 and a low of 63. Partly cloudy on Friday with a high near 87. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 61 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
All right, if you've not won your duck yet for the Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race presented by Don Ledford Cleveland, give us a call right now on the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 423-614-6499. We're on Mix 1041. We're on Talk 1013 this morning. We are on right now on Mix TV at mymix1041.com, and we're on the Mix 1041 app. Let me say this. If you want a duck, now is your chance. So call us. And by the way, caller 3, we're going to give you a free combo of your choice from Ocoee McGay, the great Mexican restaurant there at Candy's Lane Crossing and Paula Parkway. Call now. You can win your duck for the duck race at 614-6499. It is our official Duck Race Song 2021. Dua Lipa, 423-614-6499. Good morning.
A good night's sleep is more than feeling well rested. Mermaid Mattress knows. It's having the power to tackle whatever the day has in store. Whether outdoors or at home, your next adventure begins at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
I think if you walk outside, you're really going to be happy with the forecast. It is cool out there.
It feels really nice. Brittany and I are wanting to be out on the water today. It's actually a fabulous morning to be out. There's hardly any wind. We do have a clear sky. At 9 o'clock this morning, we're still only at 63. So if maybe you plan on doing some fishing, I would grab a jacket because if you're going to be outside for over an hour, it's going to be quite cool for you. At noon, it will put partly cloudy at 73, but still calm. Those waters are going to be smooth today. Lake Ocoee, Lower Chickamauga near Harrison. There's not going to be much chop out there at all because of the wind, because of the weather. Now, if there's other boats out there, obviously that's going to give you some chop. But I'm not seeing that as far as any wind today, so it stays pretty calm out there. Tonight, it is going to be tranquil for the Lookouts game. Similar to yesterday, we were in the low 80s still by 6 o'clock yesterday evening, so it was quite warm at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, it'll be near 80, so it'll be warm, but by 9 p.m., we're in the mid-70s. It's going to be clear for us tonight, too, once again. I went ahead, I don't think it's going to be quite as cool at 11 o'clock in the upper 60s like last night, but I put us near 71, so after we get that sundown, it's going to be really nice for the Lookouts game. So no issues once again in the weather department. We get to take advantage of this weather again on Thursday night and Friday night. So we kind of get a nice dry pattern with us. But as I mentioned, I showed you this graphic before, our rain chances are going to increase as we move through the weekend. There's a low rain chance on Saturday. New forecast model data is showing the further south you are, mainly across our Georgia communities, Ellijay, Blue Ridge. This is where we can have a few pop-ups in the afternoon. So that would be like Gilmer County, Fannin County locations. I'm not seeing much to our areas further west across the Cumberland Plateau. I'm not seeing that for Saturday. As we move into Sunday, there's a better rain chance for us. So I've still put that at 40%. I haven't changed that from yesterday. But next week is looking wet. So our pattern next week, I think we'll have rain chances each day. The humidity will be higher as we end June. And we see this on our precipitation outlook heading into July. Hard to believe July does kick off next week. So not only, this is going to do us a favor as far as our daytime highs. The high temperatures next week are going to stay below normal, but it will be because of the rainfall. So it's going to get more muggy next week. So this is June 27th, so that's Sunday, through July 1st, so that's into next week, and it does show a 40% chance above normal. So that hasn't changed from yesterday either. Confidence is showing things are looking more interesting next week, and the tropics are looking more interesting next week too.
Good morning, everyone. Let's get a news update. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Big economic announcement for Chattanooga and the entire area. Our news partners at Channel 3 report that the former Alstom building in Chattanooga will house a $160 million investment from Novanix, developing materials for lithium-ion batteries used for electric vehicles. It will bring some 300 new jobs. More details on the COVID outbreak at the local goat restaurant in Ocoee coming in this morning, and an Athens City School principal arrested for boating under the influence on Polk County's Parksville Lake, according to the Chattanooga Times Free Press. So stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Bridget, time to get a check of the streets. I know we've got a problem this morning.
Yes, we do. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Drive into summer at Don Ledford Automotive Center in Cleveland with huge savings on Buick, GMC, and Chevrolet. Full details at donledford.com or in person on North Lee Highway in Cleveland, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up accidents on both sides of the interstate. I-75 northbound at mile marker 15. That's right there at White Oak Mountain. A couple of tractor trailers involved in an accident there. And then also I-75 southbound at the 14-mile marker. And so seeing delays on both sides of the interstate due to those accidents. So we'll be sure to keep you up to date. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com, the go-to gutter guys.
And we're looking at the picture of the from the SmartWay T-Dot camera. You can see it if you're watching Mix TV. And of course, you can watch Mix TV at mymix1041.com. Click Mix TV. But, well, that is causing a huge problem. Where is that exactly, Bridget?
That's the one that's northbound. So a couple of tractor trailers bumped into each other there. And then on the other side.
Where is that?
That is on White Oak Mountain.
On White Oak.
Yeah,
oh, my
northbound.
goodness. So both ways, you're going to want to go. If you're going Cleveland to Chattanooga, you're going to find another way down. I bet the old road is just slammed through McDonald right now. And then if you're coming south to north from the Chattanooga area or wherever down south, coming northbound toward Cleveland, you're going to have a problem. Mm-hmm. So White Oak is just a mess.
Yeah, the southbound side, the accident has been moved off to the shoulder, actually, but traffic is backed up to exit 20 here in Cleveland.
Okay, we're seeing a live picture of it right now. And Austin, any advice you'd like to give the people, because you're the one putting the pictures up?
Don't go to Chattanooga.
Well, then they're having a hard time coming here, too. So, I mean, I don't. What do you do? Stay home?
Just don't drive interstate.
Oh, it's rough.
And we just got another call about another accident that just happened. Police aren't on the scene just yet. West Side Drive is what the caller tells us, so we'll try to get a cross street on that West Side Drive here in Cleveland, the intersection.
What are people doing?
People put down your cell phones and drive.
There we go. There we go. Well, that's the most inspiring thing I ever heard. Thank you, Austin. Boy, I tell you, that's wonderful. Goodness. I mean, whenever you launch your campaign, I'm there with you, buddy. I guarantee you. And we'll have Senator Marsha Blackburn, speaking of which, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
That's right.
They called us again.
Wow.
The United States senators keep calling. Well, it's never happened. Why? I don't know. We'll ask her about her dinner with Kamala Harris.
So this latest accident is West Side Drive, going to be at the 25th Street / Georgetown Road intersection there. So be aware of that.
Ricky Hent's in the middle of it. Ricky's trying to get Chattanooga. He's on White Oak right now.
Oh, wow.
Ricky, I just pray for patience for you, buddy. It's a bad deal. White Oak. Okay, so there you go. Let's, at 8:34, of course, John Davis says, well, you got a chance. Go to KiaCleveland.com if you're stopped in this traffic.
Looking for the dealer who's going to...
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winters on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winters Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public. Goldie deal? What's happening?
Shirley Glisson is 80 today.
Who?
Shirley Glisson.
Her middle name is Nitro. I mean, come on!
I think Austin's back. Because he has.
Hey, Austin.
Was you talking about me?
Tell Dwayne to stop talking when we're doing a program.
Me and Dwayne are conducting business back here.
Hey, listen, we were just giving you an opportunity
to tell my wife how much I love her, how amazing she is, how we made it 1 year.
It's a miracle.
Tell us the story you were telling us earlier, Austin.
Or don't.
So there's another anniversary coming up.
Oh, Lord.
Tomorrow, 1 year ago tomorrow, Steve Hartline interviewed me for a job.
2 days after his wedding.
The day after my wedding.
Well, actually, his wife called and said he needs a gig. And so, she said, hey, Steve, finding your heart. So, yeah. So it was a year ago tomorrow?
A year ago tomorrow.
So you get married, happy day, the next day you have to see Steve.
I was too happy at that point.
and as I recall, Reagan and Holden were part of the interview. So
I believe so.
Well, we like to see how they react to stressful situations.
So we'll put that celebration on our list tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll enjoy that. All right. What else we got?
Danielle Opal Bader is celebrating a birthday today. She just graduated from Cleveland High School and is joining the Air Force. So congratulations to her and happy birthday. Jason Heifner is 43 today. They say he's an amazing son, dad, husband, and brother. Jeanette Connolly is celebrating today. That is from her longtime friend, Leslie. Brad Milloway was 39 yesterday. That is from his mom and and Dad.
Wonder what happened yesterday why we couldn't get his birthday on.
Well, they sent it to us yesterday, but it was after 9.
Brad at Wholesale Supply Group, big fan of the duck race.
Yeah, that's right. Joe and Lois Moses, they're celebrating their 46th wedding anniversary today.
Oh, man, they've been listening for, probably longer. Lois Moses, over 46 years. Wonderful people. And my God, I've known them most of my life, I guess.
Oh.
Joe and Lois, happy anniversary.
Jaden Estrada is 16 today, and then Andre and Tara Estrada, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary.
And big fans of the station. We appreciate them very much.
All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. It's the Mix 1041 Baskin-Robbins celebration list. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. And, getting another call about that wreck on West Side Drive. It's going to be right there at the intersection at 25th Street here in Cleveland.
So we got West Side at 25th the problem. We've got both sides of the interstate on White Oak a problem. But I'm telling you, people, just go back home. There's a picture of it. Austin Chadwick. Putting that up for us, and on Mix TV you can see this. We just got a major issue, both sides of the interstate. Well, now one side, I guess that'd be northbound, is now moving. Is that or that southbound? I can't tell.
That is southbound right there.
So southbound's moving.
It's moving.
If you're heading to Chattanooga, you're the road rage you've experienced. What you need to do now is ask the Lord for forgiveness for what you said when you stopped in traffic.
This is a good time to do that.
It's a good time to just let the Lord have his way. And then northbound is still a big problem.
And we've had another birthday sent in to us. Londa Richardson celebrating today.
Londa!
Her husband Dwight just sent that to us.
Dwight's birthday was Monday, and Londa's today. Boy, she's a wonderful speaker. You'd think Dwight go ahead and give his life over as good a speaker as she is. Hey, Dwight, talk to Robert Bradney. Bradney was in here yesterday talking about writing a song for Bender Realty. Of course, Dwight is a very accomplished musician and made these fake microphones. Matter of fact, one's right here.
Yeah, we still have it.
Made this for my roast at Cleveland State. We could be having another roast pretty soon. I can't talk about it, but anyway. There it is. Dwight Richardson did that, Fenimore's Florist. And, hey, Dwight, Robert's trying to write a song for Bender Realty. So I told him to get you on it. We'll just go ahead and have a meeting here.
Sure.
It's the only way Workman would be involved. He never goes to the office. So anyway, well, I'm really torqued off this morning. Can I say that?
Okay, I guess so.
Public enemy number one in Cleveland, and I know you all love him, is Aaron Weatherford. I am so mad at him this morning. I can't. So I'm of course I was in my prayer closet yesterday afternoon, as I am every Tuesday at about 4 o'clock.
Is that what that is? Okay.
I got a text from Weatherford, who obviously, what's he doing? He's living at Chick-fil-A. That's all he does. Supposed to be working for the chamber, getting new members. Well, they're Bernadette's screaming at him. Give me some new members. Well, nobody's going to join because they see Mike Griffin. Look at his face. What are you going to do?
Wow.
They're joining every other chamber in Southeast Tennessee. So I got Weatherford texting me saying, what are you doing? Popping your collar yesterday. And let me say this. Now, Larry McDaniel and I will have a word with you, Aaron, and prayer meeting with you, because he sends me this. Aaron, of course, Larry's my stylist.
Come on, no.
So anyway, of course, Larry's thinking of a competing clothing store to associate me. So Aaron sends me basically a Wikipedia entry.
Good.
About how ridiculous I looked.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And I cannot help that you people are jealous and do not know fashion if it hits you in the face. And here is Exhibit A, Bridget, right here. This is a reason to go to Mixed Tea.
What if I pop my collar? Would this be better? This is literally how you look. Just...
Oh, no, it wasn't. I look cool, and Mrs. Hartline had to join in. I come in here, and all you people do is want to make me feel bad. Aaron, he went to Wikipedia. And by the way, I invited Aaron to call in this morning. Do you think he's called? Where's the cricket sound effect? Nothing.
He spoke his piece already.
So, no. So we're not going to come publicly? Of course not. No, we're just going to text me, mean, hateful comments about my collar, which I thought was nice. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever. Speaking of which, into a casual event, stop in the Town Squire. Larry and his staff will put you in that just right sports shirt, t-shirt, khakis, or designer jean. If the event turns formal, no problem. Our tux rental department offers all the latest styles in traditional fit, slim fit, and ultra slim fit. The Town Squire, from t-shirts to tuxedos. Locally owned and operated since 1977. Located in the Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. Your clothing ever dress casual or formal attire.
Purple Store, Eye Ear Optical. With over 3,000 frames, including top designers, you can get your new glasses in about an hour and get a second pair absolutely.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com.
Okay. Yes. You know, I bet little Steve Gilbert called that one in, the pastor of Heritage Church of God. Is that who called?
I don't know.
Was it Pastor Gilbert? All right.
Yeah, okay. So.
Oh, Highway 11. Okay, well, no.
Highway 11 through the McDonald area. So if you'd still like to take an alternate route, you're welcome.
Yeah, just take a nice scenic route, go down by Bendabout Farm, say hi to Somerville, and have a Coke and a smile, or well, that was another product, but it's fine. All right, well, Bridget, what's going on at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness? My man Larry Gurney, what's happening?
Okay, they have the 30 for 30 program. You can get a 30-day membership and summer transformation program for only $30, and you can help benefit the Caring Place here in Cleveland because they are going to receive half of that, and that's to help with their Christmas in July event at the Caring Place.
They're coming in tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The 30-day membership and transformation program includes the use of Oh Yeah's entire facility, as well as a custom workout and nutrition plan to get you in the best shape before you hit the beach and lake this summer.
You can jump around.
Stop by Oh Yeah Health and Fitness Complex in the Village Greentown Center.
We're on Mix 104.1, and hello, we are now on Talk 101.3 in the morning. We are now doing, what are we calling it, Austin? You named it.
Mix on Buzz.
It's 3 words. It's really not hard. You don't. It sound like you're doing a Jeopardy question. I mean, come on. Mix on Buzz. That's it.
Or we can just call it Heartline Everywhere.
Well, we actually want people to listen and watch. But anyway, hello to Talk 101.3. Hello to Mix 104.1. Hello to Mix TV at mymix1041.com. It's time for the Mermaid Mattress weather.
So here's a shot of you yesterday with your popped collar that you're proud of.
Yeah. What do you want to say? I mean, all of a sudden...
We're just showing the audience, including the audience.
Mix TV just got a lot cooler. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Wow.
See, I can't really pop this one. I'm trying. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that looks... Now, my hair is just really a mess this morning, and I don't know, whatever, who cares? But now this, I think this looks better than yesterday. Because this is, I don't know, it's a different material. Who knows what it is? No man knows.
The whale's tail collar goes with the whale's tail hair. Just all matches.
Austin, again, the abuse I take here is unbelievable. I'll be seeing HR, which of course is Reagan and Holden, and we'll figure this out.
Lois Ann Moses says, Steve, you always look fine.
I love Lois Moses. Happy anniversary, Lois. And Joe Moses, 46 years. You know, she was one of the first winners. I started on this station at the age of 17. I'm 43 next week. Memo to the staff, by the way. And anyway, you can redeem your sorry selves. So anyway, Lois was one of the first winners. Just do a contest, restaurant of the day. I'd give away a different food item every day. And in the afternoon, and I was on 15 minutes after NASCAR today. We used to do NASCAR, and we played country music back then.
Oh.
And Lois is Lois, you're one of our first winners. Wow. And I love Lois. She's a wonderful lady. And Joe, I didn't realize they'd been married 46 years. Yeah. They're not old enough to be married 46.
I know.
Hey, Lois, see, she knows style. She's watching mixed TV right now. She knows style, unlike the rest of you ingrates. All right, let's go to the, and by the way, crickets from Aaron Weatherford. He's too busy at Chick-fil-A, I guess, recruiting members down. I don't know what he's doing.
Good place
Sending me a Wikipedia, you moron. All right, let's 10 before the hour. Let's hear this from Mermaid Mattress.
There's nothing more American than being local, where neighbors are friends and people know you by name. At Mermaid Mattress, we're proud to be your neighbor, where you can save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Mermaid Mattress, your local mattress factory.
Hey, Weatherford, just call in. He's texting me now. 614-6499. Go ahead. Now he sent me the definition of cool. No. I told him, I said, don't leave in the bullpen. Call the volunteer Ritapez Mix line. 614. Go get, maybe Griffin needs to help him. Of course, Griffin can't put numbers and letters together.
Oh, come on.
All right, go ahead. Come on.
Here is your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. Mostly sunny skies today, a high near 85 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny again, a high near 86 and a low of 63.
A bunch of jerks. That's all I can say. A bunch of jerks.
On Friday with a high near 87. Your current Vascular Institute temperature is 63 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Please don't stop the music.
There we go. Rihanna, 9 before 9.
Please don't stop the music. If you walk outside, you're really going to be happy with the forecast. It is cool out there.
It feels really nice. Brittany and I were talking about it in the 4:30. We're wearing long sleeves today. In summer, it's hard to believe, Brittany.
You typically don't see something like this in June around here. So yeah, it's quite cool. And not only are the temperatures down, the humidity's down. So that's why really it feels so tranquil out there this morning. So maybe grab a light sweater, maybe until about 9 o'clock this morning. So here's your boating forecast. This is for the Lake Ocoee area. There's not much wind out there. So if you're wanting to be out on the water today, it's actually a fabulous morning to be out. There's hardly any wind. We do have a clear sky. At 9 o'clock this morning, we're still only at 63. So if maybe you plan on doing some fishing, I would grab a jacket because if you're going to be outside for over an hour, it's going to be quite cool for you. At noon, it will put partly cloudy at 73, but still calm. Those waters are going to be smooth today. Lake Ocoee, Lower Chickamauga near Harrison. There's not going to be much chop out there at all because of the wind, because of the weather. Now, if there's other boats out there, obviously that's going to give you some chop, but I'm not seeing that as far as any wind today, so it stays pretty calm out there. Tonight, it is going to be tranquil for the Lookouts game. Similar to yesterday, we were in the low 80s still by 6 o'clock yesterday evening, so it was quite warm at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, it'll be near 80, so it'll be warm, but by 9 p.m., we're in the mid-70s. It's going to be clear for us tonight, too, once again. I went ahead, I don't think it's going to be quite as cool at 11 o'clock in the upper 60s like last night, but I put us near 71, so after we get that sundown, it's going to be really nice for the Lookouts game. So no issues once again in the weather department. We get to take advantage of this weather again on Thursday night and Friday night. So we kind of get a nice dry pattern with us. But as I mentioned, I showed you this graphic before, our rain chances are going to increase as we move through the weekend. There's a low rain chance on Saturday. New forecast model data is showing the further south you are, mainly across our Georgia communities, Ellijay, Blue Ridge. This is where we can have a few pop-ups in the afternoon. So that would be like Gilmer County, Fannin County locations. I'm not seeing much to our areas further west across the Cumberland Plateau. I'm not seeing that for Saturday. As we move into Sunday, there's a better rain chance for us. So I've still put that at 40%. I haven't changed that from yesterday. But next week is looking wet. So our pattern next week, I think we'll have rain chances each day. The humidity will be higher as we end June. And we see this on our precipitation outlook heading into July. Hard to believe July does kick off next week. So not only, this is going to do us a favor as far as our daytime highs. The high temperatures next week are going to stay below normal, but it will be because of the rainfall.
It's 104.1, and don't stop. Well, we're going to have to stop the music for right now. Chris Sain is the general manager of Material Handling Incorporated. Chris, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Well, tell me about Material Handling. What's it all about?
We are a full-service forklift company, family-owned and operated since 1975. So we're celebrating 46 years this year. So anything and everything to do with forklift equipment, from a pallet jack to an LP sit-down forklift to highly advanced automated equipment, we do that, and we've been doing it for a long time.
So a wonderful family-owned business, as you said. And you said there's an interesting backstory you're telling me off the air.
Yeah, a little backstory. My father started the company. He's an immigrant from India. He came over here in the early 50s with $1.69 in his pocket. Started out in the forklift business as a janitor. Wow. And worked his way up in Atlanta. And now it's my brothers and I. There's three of us. We're running the day-to-day operations, and we couldn't care more about what we do.
Amazing. That's an American story right there. That's the American dream, isn't it? Well, that is tremendous. So, Chris, we're joined by Chris Sain. He's the general manager of Material Handling, and we'll get the contact information out there. I know you've joined the Cleveland Chamber recently.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, how's that been?
Very excited. Very excited to get to be a part of the community and give back to the community. That's what we're here for, and that's what we care about.
Yeah. So who especially do you want to hear this message as far as different types of companies?
Really anybody.
Individuals.
Sure. Anybody in manufacturing or distribution. If you got a dock door, typically you've got a forklift truck, and we're here to take care of those forklift trucks for you, keep them safe, keep them running. And if you need a new one, we've got them. A lot of people are running low on equipment right now with the way that things are going in the world. So we've got the equipment, and we're ready to provide you with it.
Let's get the contact information. It's Material Handling Incorporated, Power in Partnership. How can people reach you?
Best way to reach us is phone number is 423-698-0264, or shoot me an email. It's chrissain@mhiusa.net.
And that's also the website, mhiusa.net. What's the pandemic been like for you? How did it impact? I'm sure it did in some way.
It impacted us a little bit back in May and April of last year, just a little bit, and then it kind of came back. So people were still moving product for the most part. So last year it was a little bit of a panic. This year it's even more of a panic, with people needing more and more equipment as they get ramped up and obviously trying to hire too. So
yes, and that is, I guess you're hiring, is that right?
Absolutely, yes. We're in search of qualified technicians or mechanics to work on the equipment. We've also got some positions open for office personnel. So we're growing, and we're going to continue to grow. We're actually getting into the Alabama area as well. So we're 6 branches right now between Georgia, Tennessee, and Kentucky. And we're going into Alabama starting next month.
What an inspiring story about your dad and your family. And what's it like working with your family?
It's interesting. We put on a different. My brothers and I put on a different hat when we walk into the office. That's how my dad trained us. He trained us to be very respectful. We started out in this business as basically janitors. And so a lot of family businesses, the owner have 3 sons and they get stuck in middle management. We didn't do that. He kind of took a different route with us, and so we learned the business from the ground up and have a humble beginning. And we, like I said, we care a lot about what we do.
All right, it's material handling. They can help you out with forklifts and other materials that you may need. Chris Sain. And just if you would, Chris, repeat your contact info for us.
Yeah, phone number is 423-698-0264, and my email address is chrissain, that's ChrisSain, @mhiusa.net.
All right, and also the website is mhiusa.net. Chris, it's a pleasure meeting you. Wonderful story.
Thank you.
It's very inspiring.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Very proud of it.
Really appreciate you.
Thank you.
And welcome to the Cleveland Chamber, where, by the way, the slogan is, "Don't expect much." I think that's the slogan. So I've and Aaron Weatherford, who is the membership director, has just hey, Aaron, it's 614-6499. He's made fun of the fact that I've popped my collar. So see, this is what you can expect from your Chamber of Commerce. They'll make fun of you.
Yeah, well, that's what they're there for.
Well, no.
Especially you.
Well, Chris, I don't know what's going on here.
He fits right in.
We just met.
The pop collar was out about 10 years ago, I think, Steve.
Thank you.
I'm bringing it back. Well, thanks, Chris. Good to see you. It is material handling, and I think Aaron Weatherford, who sent me some very nasty comments. Richie Hughes is listening. Where's he been?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Been on sabbatical, which is also called the beach. Here we go. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Oh, my gosh. Well, how do you get people to call in when you just tease them all morning? Like, it's the most irritating thing, Steve, and I can't just sit back and let you just trash people like this.
Oh, my. First of all, good morning, Aaron Weatherford. And by the way, I've got one of your new chamber members sitting right here. Anything you want to tell him?
Oh, no, I appreciate him. I watched the interview. Chris is an incredible person. His history is really interesting of his family.
It's not
Chris,
what you
good
said
to
on
see
the
you. Thanks for promoting.
You sent me just a hideous, this is Aaron Weatherford, hideous text message yesterday afternoon about...
Oh, the picture of you with your popped collar?
Yes.
Yeah, I did send that to you.
No, I mean a Wikipedia entry. What's wrong with you?
A lot of people would venture to say a few things, but Mike said you play tennis with your pop collar as well.
Oh, Griffin's there. Well, that's the IQ points just went straight up with this deal. I guarantee you. Oh, what's wrong? I mean, I'm obviously cool, and you people can't handle it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just not entirely sure what you understand as the definition of cool.
Okay. I think you sent me that, too.
I did, the Wikipedia. But here's the thing. I get a lot of my information from Esquire.
Yeah.
Very casual, very nicely dressed. And then the last entry they have is wearing a pop collar inside screams attention.
Hello!
I know. And this is my favorite line, which really most people would not think it's you, right?
Sure.
But it tries to mask insecurity. It is the style equivalent of the canary yellow sports car, loud and in bad taste unless you've got the supreme chops to back it up. And I would like to take a voter poll. do you actually have the supreme chops to back it up?
Hello. I mean, hello. Hey, you want to weigh in on Bridget's jacket you got from the Michael Jackson tour of '84 that stopped into Knoxville?
Wow.
The victory tour, the Jackson 5.
Just picking each other apart this morning.
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah.
She's done this for 15 years.
Hey, the only thing cooler than the single pop collar is the double pop collar.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, he didn't say you should try it, though, Steve. You should try it.
It was a bigger collar yesterday. It covered his ears, though. I mean, it was bad.
I'm trying out for a clerical collar, so if you find one of those, I'd love that as well. Well, Aaron, my goodness, you've added so much intelligence to the broadcast. I appreciate you calling in. This is... Why you put me down?
It's either Bridget or myself, and unfortunately, you're harping on me today, and I couldn't help it.
Now we found a picture of you from apparently also we got that from is that Aaron's junior high picture? Is that right? Look at that.
Off the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce website.
It's his official headshot.
That's right. I ate very well. I actually look like an adult occasionally. I look like a child.
Get off my phone. You're out. Done. It is Aaron Weatherford. That's pretty funny. 9:04. Back in a moment. We got to check sports. We're only 30 minutes behind. It's fine. Back in a second with the CHI Memorial Sports Desk.
Good times, bad times, and everything in between. Your primary care doctor is with you all the way. CHI Memorial Medical Group has convenient locations with same-day availability throughout Tennessee and North Georgia. We even do virtual visits. Visit chimemorialmedicalgroup.org to find a physician right for you.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Peyton Southeastern is hiring. If you are looking for a stable, long-term career, they have an immediate opportunity for full-time employment with advancement opportunities available. Potential to earn over $20 an hour. Apply now at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. That's jobs.kroger.com.
I'm Eric Gardner.
And bring you wonderful commentary. And
encouraging kind words.
Encouraging kind words, inspirational. It's Austin's first anniversary, which of course is a miracle. And who knows if they're actually still married. But of course we're saying it on the air. Texas eliminated UT in the College World Series yesterday, 8-4. The Vols are out, and it ruined Bridget's summer. What happened?
We had a trip planned to Omaha. If the Vols, we already had our tickets purchased, hotel reservations. Thankfully, that can all be canceled. We're trying to sell our tickets currently on Ticketmaster.
Oh, how's that going?
It's called. I don't know. But the tickets were actually cheap. So if we are not able to sell them, it's not.
Rumor had it you were going to stay with Warren Buffett at his house. Still lives in the same house there.
Yeah.
And all I have to say to that, Bridget, of course, I'm a UT fan, but hook 'em horns. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, what?
Mississippi State defeated Virginia 6-5 yesterday. Vanderbilt, Stanford, big elimination game tonight. 7 o'clock. We'll have it on Talk 101.3. We're carrying the entire College World Series for the first time. And a lot of you are listening. Hey, Talk 101.3, but you better get Beck on or we'll start getting phone calls. So hopefully we're not still on Talk 101.3. Now putting the morning mix on buzz is what we're calling it, which would be probably pretty appropriate in a lot of circumstances. But anyway, especially with Bridget here. It is, let's see here. Vandy and Stanford at 7 tonight. Talk 101.3 presented by Kia of Cleveland. The NBA Western Conference Finals. What a game last night. Suns win on an alley-oop over the Los Angeles Clippers, 104-103. Suns lead 2 games to none, and the Atlanta Hawks begin the Eastern Conference Finals in Milwaukee tonight against the Bucks. Game 1, 8:30 on TNT. Ted Turner's former network and Ted Turner's former team. Braves defeated the Mets last night, 3-0. Dansby Swanson provided all the offense the Braves needed. A 3-run home run in the third. Braves at Mets tonight in New York. 7:10 first pitch here, Mix 104.1. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Pistons won the draft lottery. They'll pick number 1 in the NBA draft as of the draft lottery last night. The draft is July 29th. All right, that is sports. The CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Imagine better health. And this sport's brought to you by Solutions Finance. Wonder if Ricky made it to Chattanooga. He was in that mess.
Yeah, I hope so.
Of course, his staff hopes he had to stay in Cleveland. But anyway, Solutions Finance are in Cleveland, Cooks Plaza. You can see Greg Redmond and Todd Kopic and, of course, Ricky Hintz. Get some cash if you need it. They're in Chattanooga. They're all over the place. All right. That's it. We're done.
Okay. See you later.
Anything you'd like to say to clear your conscience? Yep. And maybe you'd like to apologize to me. And I'm going to give Austin a chance here, too, to apologize to me.
My conscience is clear.
Is it really?
I don't do anything wrong.
The way that you have verbally attacked me, and then you had Aaron Weatherford who joined in, and then you got that Mike Griffin who's in there. He's just a loser, honestly, and he will be fired eventually as the chamber CEO, and that's why everybody's joining other chambers. But when you look at him, you're not going to join the chamber. Austin Chadwick, anything you'd like to add before we go? Would you like to apologize to me?
Apologize for what?
Anything you want to say to your wife, Devin, who you apparently made it a year?
I should probably do a general apology to my wife, just for anything. I love you very much. Happy anniversary.
Hey, look at that. Come here.
No, Dwayne, no.
Dwayne. I just want to say that Steve's pretty influential around the office here. And
do not fall into this trap.
Yeah. So just wanted to come in and let y'all see the new style.
No.
It's catching on around the office.
No. Yeah, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Dwayne with his pop in the collar. I like it. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're bringing the trend back. Miami Vice, 1985. All right, Bridget, what do you have there?
In 1985.
Apparently, you've got a piece of paper you need to read.
Speaking of our friends at the Chamber, who we love so much,
Lovely
they're having a big job fair presented by Cleveland Associated Industries, also Setworks, and American Job Center. It's happening tomorrow from 10 to 2 at the Chamber. Gideon, no. Oh my goodness.
So Gideon, he came in this morning, and this is Gideon. I mean, he's got his collar popped up too.
No. Gideon.
I was just told to come in here. I don't know what's
Oh, poor Gideon.
Blink if you need help. By the way, I was employer of the millennium, as I recall last year.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, now
don't drink the Kool-Aid.
What?
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Gideon's like brand new, so he's obviously dragging him in here. So what, job fair tomorrow?
Job fair tomorrow at the Chamber. So if you're looking for a job, bring your resume with you. You can talk with folks from Hardwick Tactical, Resolute Forest Products, Whirlpool, Newlyweds Foods, Vocker, Cormatec, Segura, Duracell, Eaton, Jackson Furniture, Catnapper, and Mueller. 10 to 2 tomorrow at the Chamber.
Well, that's a pretty good line. I think we're going to be there, aren't we? Or
yes,
are we?
We are.
We're going to be
10
there?
to 12.
All right, and pop your collar, you get a better chance of being hired.
No.
And that's for men and women. No. I don't care who you are.
No.
It's for you and your children, too, says the gospel of Him. All right.
Wow. Now we're done.
Where do we go? I mean, where do we go from here?
I don't know.
All right, if you're on Mix 104.1, we got music. Yeah, you're there. I know, I hear you. There in the office. Play some music, Heartline. Fine. Well, do it, you ingrates. And then if you're watching on TV, you're welcome. The deals are hot.
I'm Eric Gardner at Volunteer Rid-A-Pest, and we're a local termite and pest control company. And I feel it's very important to do business with local companies. I certainly do. We shop locally anytime we can. The reason is the profit dollars you spend with local companies stay right here and circulate within our community. If you spend dollars out of town with out-of-town companies, those dollars go out of town. It supports their schools and maintains their roads and bridges. So spend your dollars locally, it just makes sense.
Seeing purple? It's a sign you need new glasses. Come to the Purple Store, Eye Ear Optical, and you get the second pair absolutely free.
Eye Ear Optical.